everyone, welcome back to Michelle Reads and Vlogs, and today we have what is quite a big book haul. I have been saving all of these since my last book haul in September, so this is everything that was not in my USA book haul, bar one. I've got my book of the month here, and that was not in any of the book boxes. So other than my book of the month, all of this here is new to be opened. I would say I don't know what happened, but I do know what happened. I ordered a lot of books, clearly. I would say over the past month, but not all of them are from the past month. A lot of them are pre-orders that have just taken their time to come in and they just happen to have arrived now. So first of all, we have this Aluma Crate box. I know exactly what is in here. I ordered this from a past box sale, and it's one that I didn't subscribe to at the time, so it is new. We've got an author letter there. The book is Godkiller by Hannah Kanna. I always feel like really strange saying her name. Hannah Kanna, which is a good name. So I have already read this. I do already own 2 copies. I have both a normal copy and I have the Waterstones exclusive copy. And the sprayed edges on this Aluma Crate copy are pretty special. So the colour of this book, it's almost like more pink than brown. It's more pink and blue rather than brown and blue. And then on the side, you've got the small god in their hair form, and you've got just an extension of some of the artwork from around the cover. So that's gorgeous. I'm actually just going to take this off so we can physically compare the two. So this is the normal version, obviously. So yeah, it's kind of lost that brown colour and we've got all of these blues and pinks. It's absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, so I'm happy to add this to my collection. And I find it mad that Godkiller's only just come out in the US. It came out in here months ago, and it was actually one of my first fantasies that I read. Yeah, it's just a really nice fantasy, quite short for a fantasy as well, but gets a lot in. So that is book number 1. Or these are obviously going to be in no order. There is going to be obviously a lot mixed in. There's going to be thrillers, fantasy. Yeah, unfortunately, obviously I can't I can't put them in any other order. So there are 3 books in here. This was an Amazon order. And oh my gosh, this is tiny. This is my very first, I think, is it a manga or a graphic novel? I don't even really know the difference between the two. So a lot of booktubers like to both read physical books and manga or graphic novels. And it's never something that's really appealed to me other than this one. So this is a story about a guy who needs to go undercover as a spy, and he needs to have a family in this undercover gig. So he finds a woman and a child to come and be his family, but what he doesn't know is that they are like spies as well in different ways. So procuring both a wife and a child for his mission to infiltrate. What he doesn't know is the wife he's chosen is an assassin and the child he's adopted is a telepath. So I'm going to give this a go. Quite excited. It's tiny though. I wasn't expecting it to be so small. So as a comparison, here's the second Tales from the Café by Toshikazu Kawaguchi. And yeah, that's a small book. And this is like the same size. So yeah, this is the second book. I've got, as I said, the second one in the Tales from the Café because I accidentally bought the third, not realising that it wasn't the second. I wasn't sure on the order they came in. I read the first one of this. So this is about a cafe. It's based in Japan, where there is one chair where if you sit in it, you can travel in time, but it has to be still in that chair in the cafe. You cannot leave the chair, and you need to get back before the coffee gets cold, which is why the first one is called Before the Coffee Gets Cold. And I felt like the first one of these was just a really kind of nice, cozy read. Like they're quite slow, they're quite deliberate, but obviously the author is Japanese and he takes his time. It's very oh, I don't know the word, like clever. I really liked the first one, so I've got the second one. And then this was in my most anticipated books of autumn video, The Wake Up Call by Beth O'Leary. So this is about two people who work in a hotel. The hotel is failing, it's not doing very well, and they reunite somebody who's lost their wedding ring in the hotel, and it's good publicity. And in their lost property box, there are 4 other wedding rings, and they decide that they're going to try and reunite them each with their owners. So I think it sounds good, it sounds quirky. I said this in my video, but I don't know how realistic that is. Why would you have 5 lost wedding rings in your lost property? Is that normal? Anyone who's got a lost property box at their work, let me know. Is that a normal thing? I don't think so. I think when people lose their wedding rings, especially in this country, like they really want to get reunited with them. They search everywhere they've been. Anyway, next one is a waterstones.com. I'm going to assume that this is a pre-order, maybe of a special edition. Oh my gosh, look at this sprayed edge. I know exactly what this is. So this is the next book. Oh my gosh, it's creased at the bottom. This is one of the issues with ordering from Waterstones online. They don't take care with their books. Like, that is quite badly creased as well. Anyway, it's The Art of Destiny by Wesley Chu, and the first one there is The Art of Prophecy. And I've kind of broken one of the cardinal rules here. I've brought a sequel without reading the prequel. So yeah, I have not read this, but I kind of saw that this was obviously like the special edition with the sprayed edge, and I was like, I think it was like one of those whims. I was like, I want to get it because I don't want to miss out, but that is so disappointing. And I'm never sure, like, how bad would you say damage has to be before you get in touch and complain about it? Because to me, that's like not just one little fold, that's the whole thing at the bottom. I don't think that's going to come out very well, even if I try and press it back. Like, let me know in the comments, would you make a complaint about this, or would you just get on with life and think, oh, it's just a little crease? Because the rest of the book seems to be okay. Sometimes the pages can be like battered in on the corners on Waterstones deliveries, but yeah, they're not the best at making sure that their books arrive in good condition. They could definitely take some advice there from like the box companies, whereas yes, there's a lot of packaging in them, but when you get like a book subscription box, the books generally come in good condition. They're not going to have been damaged in the post. Anyway, this is going to take me a second to open. I'll come straight back to you. Okay, I'm into that one. It took me a while. I butchered the box on the way in. This is the Forbidden Planet one. So I think this is going to be our copy of The Fragile Threads of Power. As I said, so much better packaged. Come on, Waterstones. Like, why are they sending out so many damaged books? Or is it because so many people like me won't complain? I really need to complain. Some people complain even if there's like a tiny bit of damage. I really need to complain more. Hey, anyway, we're in. There she is. Ah! So, Fragile Threads of Power. This is so weird looking at this because it's exactly the same on the front as my standard edition. What is different is that we've got the sprayed edge there. So that's going to be tears with the fragile, well, the threads, which are obviously fragile in this book. And so you can see from the end papers, it's like that followed through design. So yeah, I'm happy with that. Yeah, perfect condition. Thank you, Forbidden Planet. You are awesome. Let's pop that on the pile. Okay, the next one, this I think is Fairy Loot. So I ordered in the Fairy Loot sale 3 months ago. So was that July? Yeah, in July. And it was taking a while. I got 3 books. Realised it was taking a while for them to come. And I read on the email because I was like, I better get in touch. My books aren't here. and it does say 2 to 3 months. I love book subscription boxes, but don't ever expect anything to come quickly from them. But the packaging is stunning. They're all packed together in some bubble wrap. Oh, you can see the first book there. So the first book is obviously, let me just get into this. This is so exciting. I would say it feels like my birthday, but it is my birthday month. This is one of the reasons why I've ordered so many books, because it is my birthday month, and I was like, well, if you can't treat yourself around your birthday month, when can you treat yourself? So I was like, I'm going to do it. Probably won't do a haul this big again for a long time, but you know, it's only your birthday once a year. So yeah, Her Majesty's Royal Coven by Juno Dawson. So this is obviously the first book in, there's now 2 of these, and yeah, it's about witches, a coven of witches obviously, and yeah, I'm excited for that one. So let's pop that there. I'm going to stop talking so much or else this video is going to be really long. We have got the Atlas 6 by Olivie Blake with the sprayed edge. That's beautiful. I have got this in paperback as well, but have not read it yet. I'm currently reading Masters of Death by Olivie Blake and The Girl Who Fell Beneath the Sea. I was so lucky to get this. So I was in the queue for the sale, and what happened is, as the books were selling, they would kind of temporarily take them off whilst they were stock checking them, and then if there were any more left, they'd come back on, and that's what happened with this. So technically it was sold out, and just whilst I was on, it came back on. There is some damage to this book, so there is a bit of dirt here, and there is a small bit of damage to the hardback down here at the bottom. Again, if this was in a book box, I probably would complain, but knowing that it was bought in the sale, are they going to have any left to be able to replace it? And to be fair, it is just very minor damage. You know me, I'm not going to complain. But it is still absolutely stunning, and I was very, as I said, very lucky to have been on at the right time to get that. I've just realised you can't really see these where I'm stacking them. Let me just move us slightly. There we go. It's because I had the boxes in view, wasn't it? So this next one was a part of a works order. This is not full. I had to take some out already because it wasn't just books in this box. These were just books that I ordered alongside the other stuff I ordered. Story of my life. So what we found in the works, we're starting to get some of the Rebecca Yarros romance books in. So I was like, let's get these when they're at a good price and give them a go. So we've got Great and Precious Things. I've got no idea what it's about. Also, Forget Me Not by Julie Soto. So I do not get the Illumicrate Afterlight book box subscription, and this was one of their choices, and I was like, I'm going to give it a go. I think it was only like £3 or something. It was not expensive. We have got The Housemaid by Freida McFadden. So again, I've not got into these, but a lot of people have read that. Oh, one of my first Christmas reads, Baby It's Cold Outside by Emily Bell. I cannot wait to start getting into Christmas books this year. And I recently read The Silent Patient by Alex Michaelides, and again, this was a good price, The Maiden, so I picked that one up as well. On a side note, if you have read The Silent Patient by Alex Michaelides, please get in touch. I need to talk about that book with somebody, please. Whilst we're here, let's do another works box. This is the one that's been sitting there the longest. I have not opened this at all, so bear with me. Okay, I'm in, just about. Okay, so I remember, this is going to seem very random, I ordered a copy of Fourth Wing. And you might be thinking, Michelle, why on earth have you ordered just another standard edition of Fourth Wing? I have a standard edition here, I have the German edition here, I've pre-ordered another couple of editions, and this is for a reason. I'm going to pick up this paper one. This is from Charlie and Fox, who are a company in Australia that sell book covers. So they do like, what do you call them? Like book sleeves where you can put your book in. And also they do like full on covers. So this, oh, is so beautiful. Oh, there's a freebie in here. I wondered what was so chunky. It's just a little chocolate bar. Oh, so what we've got here, I'm trying to remember who the artist was. It doesn't say it on there, but we've got the book cover. I think it was designed by Carmen Designs, and she is amazing. I'm going to double check that. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's so pretty. Sorry, I should have shown you the fabric before I started taking it out. Like, look at this. So yeah, it's come from Australia. It was not the cheapest, but it is stunning. So I bought another edition of the book to basically be able to display this book sleeve, which might seem so backwards to some people, but I saw it and I was obsessed. Okay, so there it is on the book. And you've got a ribbon bookmark. I might have to use this whilst I read the next one, Iron Flame. So the ribbon bookmark can go through the book. Oh my gosh. And seriously, guys, I'm so happy with this. So happy that I called you guys, which I would never do in my life normally. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. Okay. I am going to start a second stack up here. So, love that. Moving on, we have got Weirdo by Sarah Pascoe. I think I just read the blurb for this and thought that it sounded good. Right now, I can't remember anything about it. It was all, as I said, this was months ago. Kingdom of the Wicked by Kerri Maniscalco. So, haven't read these. Thought I'd pick it up for a good price. Another Rebecca Yarros, The Last Letter. Christmas books, The Christmas Bookshop by Jenny Colgan. There is a sticker on the back of that one. I will sort that out afterwards. Ooh, The Buried by Sharon Bolton. So I just read another one of hers this month and she is so good. So good. My copy of Christina Lauren, The True Love Experiment. So that is the book club book for this month, for the book club I'm in. So I needed to open this so I could start reading. The Last Housewife by Ashley Winstead. Again, I just read this month. In My Dreams I Hold a Knife. Okay, so let's continue. I wonder how many books there actually are here. I did guess this morning. I was like, okay, I'm going to do my book opening. I wonder how many books there are. And I think I'm probably not going to be far off, to be honest. So this is Waterstones. What? Oh, it's my copy of Circe. And again, Waterstones. What is up? Oh my gosh, I'm so angry. Like, what should be so exciting with this beautiful edition of Circe by Madeline Miller to obviously go alongside my copy of Song of Achilles? It's got a massive dent on the corner. And because I've been sitting with this for so long, I wonder if they will do anything about this, because it's been sitting in my pile of books to open. It's been there for about a month. Oh, it's such a shame. Such a shame. Like, Waterstones, package your books better. Seriously, not happy. Not happy. Okay, I think that this is a BookBar book. Not that I can get into it. It's not at all. Yay! So, BookBar is a bookshop down in London, in Islington. They have a book club. They always send their books really nicely packaged, although there's a lot of ribbon on this one. And then what they do is at the end of the month, you can send in questions and they will do an author interview, and they can ask your questions to the author, and you can just sit back and have a nice drink and watch. And it's recorded, so if you can't make it, you can catch up later. So this is Stay True by Hua Hsu. I've never heard of this. It's quite a short book, 200 pages long, but I like being a part of book club, BookBar's book club, because they do send this very diverse mix of fiction, and I just love the fact that I would never have chosen this otherwise. And I do read a lot of the books from the book club that they send, and I found some really good books through them. So yeah, happy with that, and we will find out what that is about. I've got another Waterstones, and I know what this one is, or what it should be. Let's open it up. Let's hope it's in good condition, because that's really annoyed me with the Circe and with the Wesley Chu. So yeah, this one's okay. This is Rouge by Mona Awad, and I've just picked this up for the vibes, to be honest. So obviously it is kind of like spooky season, and yeah, I've seen a lot of other people picking it up and wanting to read it, so I was like, I'm going to jump on that bandwagon. Slightly bent at the corner. That is like what I would say is just about acceptable. A slight bend in the dust jacket. Circe is not happy. Okay, last Waterstones parcel, which means this must be the Waterstones Fragile Threads of Power. Yep, I can see the sprayed edge. Please be in good condition. I'm gonna cry. If this one isn't, I'm definitely complaining. So, exact same cover is just, I know it's being really picky. A small fold on the edge here. I don't know if you can see that, but nothing compared to the others. So there we go. There's our Waterstones edition with the London sprayed edge. And then this is the same end papers, I think, as the original copy. So yeah, these are all late. They were late being sent, these fragile threads, from both Waterstones and from Forbidden Planet. And I think it must have been from the manufacturers. There must have been an issue, so they were both late. We're still waiting on Crate and Aluma Crate, but they were always going to be November orders. They were always going to be a bit later. So to end the video off, just a reminder of what I got from Book of the Month for September. I got You Again by Kate Goldbeck, and this is the When Harry Met Sally retelling, and I can't wait to get into this one. And lastly, we do have my Skin and Me order. I don't know why I like to do this with my book boxings. I think it's just the idea of unboxing. And this is like personalized skincare. It's a daily dose, so you put it on every day, and it's formulated for you and your skin. And I think I just share it because I've got a discount code, which I always leave in the description down below. To be fair, I always leave all of my discount codes down there, so I'll always leave like my code for Book of the Month. So if you do that, I think you get $5 off your first book, or your first book for $5 or something like that. And then I get a free book as well if you join Book of the Month through my link. With this, I think you get a discount off your first order. I don't know what it is. And then I get a discount off my next one, I think. Yeah, and down below in the description, I will always put all of the links to all of the books that I buy. It might not be for the special edition. So for example, Godkiller from Aluma Crate, it's not going to be the special edition I linked to. I'll just link to the normal standard edition through Waterstones and Amazon. So yeah, this is a few books. I'm going to pile them up and count them up and see how many we've got. Okay, so these are the 27 books that I got in this book haul. To be fair, my number was 30 that I thought I would have, so
is about right. And I'm so happy with the books and the selection of books. I'm obviously not happy with Waterstones, and I think you can definitely tell that from this video. I think I am going to be sending them an email or seeing if I can get in touch with their customer service, because yeah, I'm just not happy that they send the books and they're in such bad condition sometimes. Like half the books you get are damaged in the post. And from like one of the major book sellers in the UK, you wouldn't expect that. Or I wouldn't expect it. Like, I expect more. Anyway, thank you for joining me. Let me know if there's any on this list that you think that I should prioritize. There are definitely some here that I know I want to get pretty much straight into. Let me know if you've read any that you recommend. Otherwise, thank you for joining me today. I hope you have a lovely rest of your day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.